Hello, everyone. I am not used to doing this. Okay, so hey, we're here. We were walking to class. There was emotions. There was paint that was being given. There were giggles. There was Laura Lai acting different. And we were noticing. And anyways, then suddenly Talon grabs Skyla, dips behind him, followed closely by grabbing Finnick and dipping behind him. What did you all get that are rolling on those perceptions?
I got a 19.
I got a 6, which is stupid.
Wait, is this a
I got a
perception roll?
Perception.
This is
Yeah,
one to
perception
notice
roll.
why yep,
Taylin is hiding.
is ducking down. Yep, I just went totally like blank on her name for a second. I was like, oh god.
My ass got a 15.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still
Nice.
kind of stuck on Caldrian.
That's who she saw in the hall.
She's like, oh wow, Talon would
Wait, did you see
find
Caldrian in the hall?
she
Wait,
would
what?
find him so attractive. She would be like, oh wow,
That is not the right game. That's the
wrong game,
game.
wrong game. Ooh, that's a 18 plus game.
crossover.
This could be an 18+ game.
I mean,
I
I
got-
thought it was.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
I also thought it was.
Oh, it is. This is an 18 plus game. Oh my god,
Yes.
training wheels coming off.
on my channel.
Click,
Hello.
click.
Said he
Penis,
like
penis,
started
penis, penis,
stripping
penis, penis,
Cassius
penis.
down in combat, like I mean, making very saucy remarks.
Suggestive.
I got a nat 20 for 23.
Look at you go. So much different than last time.
I know, right? Apparently, lack of sleep apparently helps me.
Skyla, August,
Yes.
Nim, Finnick. The other two, you are looking around and you just don't see anyone. There's just a slew of people everywhere of all varying heights and colors and shapes and species. The natural 20, you are the only one that hears the name as she mutters, it's Kalir. And I'm going to
Clear.
show you
What is it?
Kalir.
Oh, am I
The
showing
killer?
the picture? Oh, you have the picture this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys his token really big. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Ready.
Oh,
There.
damn.
Oh,
Is
he's
that a-
big.
Show it on
Is that a
screen.
s-
That
is that a student?
is a
To change
student.
the screen.
What?
How do you spell his name?
Kalir.
My.
Kalirr. Kalir. Let me hold on. Let me change. Oh no, Oh no, I'm streaming. I'm not used to being the one streaming. I usually pace. Hold on. Okay. Hide. Perfect. Is this right? Perfect. Perfect. We see on the stream clear. Yes.
Hello.
Right. Now to be Professor Sly. So handsome. Wow. Evil.
We have no idea what you're saying. I have no idea what you just said.
That giggling sounds.
Yeah, it's just giggling.
Oh.
Yeah, she was just peeking because she was giggling.
Yeah. So, Skylar, you're the only one that hears the name. Everyone else, that made it, you see this fella. He is not so tall that he's like a head and shoulders over everyone else, but there is a presence about him. And people get out of his way. One eye, the sclera, is all black with a silver pupil, and the other is this wicked gold. As he walks, he is wearing pieces of silver quill regalia, but there's also Witherbloom regalia and uniform. He stops when he sees your group, and he smiles. And then he approaches you.
Act natural.
Talon kind of crouches very low, and as you moon him, he pauses. There's a moment as if he's waiting for you to do something else weird. And then he's going to
Finnick at his
continue.
hand.
What? Say that again?
Finnick puts out his hand. Hello. Nice to meet you. Oh, you look nice. His hand's just out.
He takes your hand, Finnick, and he twists it and brings the flat of it to his lips.
Oh, I see.
Oh, nice to meet you.
You must be a new student.
I'm Finnick. And I am new. Yeah, these are my friends.
He lets go of your
Friends, say
hand.
hi.
His,
Yo.
I just nod.
Hello.
Are you not a new student? Are you old? I mean, not old. Are you
Finnick.
You can't just ask people if they're old.
I'm sorry, I forgot what
Why
the
not?
word was. Sorry. I'm a little. I mean,
I think upperclassman is the word you're trying to look for.
right. Hi.
My name is Clea. And he holds his hand out to Lorelai.
She does that like light touch, like not like a full-on handshake, but just like the fingers touch.
Okay, he captures your hand, kind of tugging you a little bit forward to kiss top of your hand. And then he motions his hand out to Nim, who mooed at him.
Fist bump, man.
And he looks a little confused. Fist bumps you. And says moo. As is your tradition. Moo.
Ah, the song of my people.
And then he holds out his hand to Skyla.
Nice to meet you.
You take his hand.
I don't. Nope.
He closes his fingers. A little bit of a bow.
Don't worry, that's just Skylar. He doesn't like touching people. Don't worry. It's nothing against you. It's just he doesn't like touching
From his back
things.
pocket, Kalir pulls out leather gloves and puts those on, and then holds out his hand.
I acknowledge that, and I shake their hand.
Okay. He twists it as if to kiss it, then stops, like he's running through cultural references in his mind, and just shakes it. And then gives you a little fist bump with a squint while looking at Nim. Just,
You did it
Oh.
perfectly. I couldn't have done it better myself.
and then he does the same for each of you. If he reaches his hand, he pulls the gloves off, puts them back in his back pocket, holds his hand out to August,
Yeah.
takes your hand, kisses it, holds his hand out to Cassius.
Cassius will try to take his hand and then attempt to pull it and try to lick it using his attempted superior strength.
Oh my god.
We have
Oh no.
no social. What's going on?
Roll in athletics.
We've never
Athletics.
been in front of people before.
Let's see. Athletics. That's a 19.
He would win, but then he lets you win. You see that same like loading, like trying to what does common. And so when you lick his hand, he just looks at the top of his hand.
Do not understand this gesture, but since you seem to be tasting everyone else's hand, that seemed to be your custom.
He-
I am
He's not tasting
trying
it.
to learn.
He flushes a little bit.
Forgive me, I am not sure of. Common is good. Hard. I'm clear.
And he bows a little bit. And then you hear a familiar voice that says, Oi, Kalea, don't socialize with them. And you turn, you see Seti. He's got a big shiner, split lip. Kalea straightens and nods.
Seti.
And he steps back.
You are very handsome.
And he thinks for a minute, pulls out a small book, which is just his atlas. Types something in.
Pretty.
Pleasure.
Goodbye.
And he steps away. And he approaches Seti.
That was
This
weird.
might be an odd question. What were the gloves? What sort of material were they?
They looked leather, but they had a high sheen.
They had a high what? Sorry, just cut out that last word.
A high sheen. Gosh, I don't know why my microphone is being such.
It's okay. It's literally like one word now and again. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah,
great-
just
it's not
high
great to see. It's honestly
sheen.
fine.
What's your passive investigation?
My passive investigation is 10. So straight middle.
You think that they're magical. Probably
Right.
permanent contingency, maybe prestidigitation. Taylin from behind you though, like finally pops up and is like, "Oh, man.
You okay?
Yeah, not this last time that I took out Seti, but the time before I actually had to fight him, and he is so inappropriate.
What you mean
Inappropriate how?
He, and she flushes, and her ears like poof up, and her tail gets really big. He just kissed me in the middle of the fight, and I mean, I was disarmed, but you can't just do that to somebody. And then he threw me over his shoulder,
you can't do that.
On the lip?
on the mouth. He stole it.
He kissed you in the mouth?
She's just nodding, and then she like hides into Nim's chest. Oh, it was horrible. Oh.
Did you tell
oh,
anyone?
choose me.
Style.
You chose me.
It doesn't sound too much different from someone else over there.
They walk into your
You-
classroom together, Kalir and Seti.
Oh,
Of course they do.
Oh, great.
And as your group steps in, they're in the back row. However, there is someone else with them. And you don't recognize him at all, actually. But a red-headed elf sits by Kalir and Seti. And he leans back in his chair as you step in, and he's chewing gum. And he just kind of grins at your little group, and then he leans forward and whispers to Seti.
All these intense looking students. Damn.
You say that out loud?
No, that's me, Natalie.
At the front of the classroom, Olivine is like, everyone please pick your seats. Thank you. Everyone into your seats, please. I am going to teach class. And she kind of glances. Where do you guys sit? Go ahead and put your tokens
Right,
down.
so we're allowed to pick our own chair. You don't have assigned ones for us?
Oh, do we put our
no,
tokens
no
down?
assi-
Not
Sign.
yet, and I appreciate that.
Oh, all right.
Right?
Anyone
Oh, I worked it out.
sit beside me? I mean, I won't bite. I definitely won't lick you like some people. Sitting at the front of the class,
That
freaking
was an
brown nosy.
interesting interaction.
Oh, there's new people. Maybe we should sit with
I
new
don't know
people.
where I want to sit.
As a,
Oh, damn.
as a quick aside to Seti, by the
What if we
way.
like?
Oh, sorry. No, continue.
You want divide and conquer? What do you mean?
I mean, yeah.
All right, I'll sit over here then.
That's where I'm going.
Different places. You know what I mean? Everybody sit in a different spot.
I can imagine this happening in real life. We just keep moving to chairs.
Oh, no, 100%. We're like, wait.
100%. He's like, where is no one else sitting? Where can I sit that would one, make everyone else try to shift their place, and how can I annoy people the most? And also, where are the new people so I can also try to convince them to sit with me like a weirdo? Yeah.
No, where's my token? I'm all the way.
Of course, Skyla is vibing over by SETI. Of course.
There we go.
I mean, is there anything to do with that? Who knows?
Mm-hmm. We 100% know.
Who's right here? Hey,
I'm just filling the space up, all right?
before I head up to the front there, Nim's gonna do a quick aside to SETI. Hey SETI, looking great. I sure love not being on your bad side because I never got in a fight with you. Big thumbs up. And he keeps moving.
Because he was in the toilet.
Seti,
That's good. Great, good
you
point.
you see the frustration on Seti's face, and Kalir.
I wasn't. He was explicitly not mocking.
Kalir says,
Friendly. I like friendly. Is friends are good.
and Seti's like,
Listen, you big fat oaf. I don't think you should insult him, Seti. He's still gaining a grasp on the common language. Besides, I think the blonde's a little delicious, don't you? You're right, pervert, and you're not.
Do I hear this?
That's the pervert corner.
Well, I'm
You
sorry.
heard it?
I see.
I think we should make friends. Pink girl, very Schafferfu. Oh yes, I agree. Yes, she's quite nice to look at. Anyways, has anyone seen? Did he message you in the group chat? No, he didn't fucking message me. He's probably still shacked up with one of the teachers. Oh, well, that's fun. Anyways, I am so excited I'm in Olivine's class. You really shouldn't do anything with her. I'm not going to. I'm just going to be friendly. That's all. I'm just going to get to know her. Keep your fucking dick in your fucking pants. Fine. I'll soak.
and Seti punches the redhead, and the redhead's like, oh God, and Kalir is like,
We should not fight. We should make friends.
and Kalir's just grinning.
Do I hear this?
Oh, yeah.
Where I'm sat?
Whole thing.
Oh, good.
Anyone else
Excellent.
that's not sitting where you are has to roll a perception.
Oh, I'm absolutely rolling a perception.
Mate, let's see if no one hears it. Let's go.
I rolled one too. I'm gonna put it in the thingy.
Okay.
Oh, that was actually quite nice.
Just
I
Nim's
didn't
just generally
roll
keeping
I'm
an
doing
ear.
something else right now.
Yeah, Nim's just kind of generally keeping an ear out, I would say. Especially on that corner.
Okay. Would you guys just go ahead and say what you got? I'm making other tokens really quick.
Natural 20.
Okay, you'll be able to hear them.
I got a 14.
Okay. 14.
I got a perception 17,
17
but he's pretending not to pay attention, and
17
he's doodling
will
on
hear.
the desk.
Okay, 17 will hear. 14 from the very front does not hear.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So Olivine,
All I hear is
you hear the hard like punch,
penis.
and then the redhead does fall out of his seat. You do hear that. And then he stands. He stands and like sits down, and Olivine's like, "Stay in your seat." And he's like, "Of course, Professor." And he sits down. And then Skyla and Lorelai and Finnick, the redhead says,
I think I want to go in the front. I would
Oh,
like to
no.
go in the front by her. She's very I understand. Yes, she's gorgeous, but I want to be closer to Olivine. I mean, do you think I should?
There are 2 front seats left. Just pointing that out.
Do you say that to them? You like turn
No,
around?
that's Natalie.
Oh.
That's Natalie again.
So they
Because
just-
I didn't roll perception because I'm doing something else.
They just kind of continue back and forth for a minute as Olivine's like up here shuffling her papers, and she's like very nervous and looks like she's waiting for someone to show up. And she's like, I'm going to take roll call now. Yes, okay. Finnick Reed.
Oh, yeah, present. Hi.
Great. Lorelai, how do I say your last name?
Caprice.
Caprice. Yeah, I was gonna say Capri, but I was like, that's wrong.
Present.
Perfect. Nim, last name?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Right.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh yeah,
It's like smudged on the paper.
it's a secret.
It was on the document.
Yeah, but then you told me it was a secret and we weren't allowed to know.
No, but you all would know because it's on the document. We all read the dossiers.
Oh
I
yeah.
just don't remember.
I also don't remember.
That's
Yeah,
fair,
I'm
yeah.
trying to look for
I
my
have
notes
it
and
right
remember
here.
my surname as well.
Let me tell you. Okay, hold on.
That's why. That's why I just was like, yeah, that's
Nanami
me.
is yours, Skyla. Nanami, you wrote, and then yours
Yes.
is Vensis.
Yeah, that's my real last name.
Got you.
That's my real last name.
Awesome.
Okay, there's Talon. I was about to ask. I was like, where is Talon sitting?
Yeah, she's gonna go different.
Oh, thank heavens. Yes.
You didn't want one of those big men sitting by you?
Listen. She is tiny. They are not.
Okay. And so, she calls Cassius. Tom Reader, are you here? Are you?
I am currently in attendance. Yes.
August.
He raises his hand. That's me.
Perfect. Skylar.
Present.
Kalir, Wolf Song. He stands up. And said he grabs him and has him sit back down. She's like, right here. No. Seti Azriel? And Seti rolls her eyes.
Here.
Right. And, Tavendal. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time pronouncing your last name.
Don't worry about it. And he just kind of gives a nice grin. Present.
Is the redhead. And she frowns. And, has anyone is Thalantir? Is Thalantir here? And the three big guys in the back are whispering. The redhead's like, I'm telling you.
I bet you he's with the teacher. And said he's like, just shut up, would you?
I need everyone to make a perception check, please.
So many perception checks.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
You're welcome. Now, when you look in the dice box, you get to see that beauty.
Thank you.
You are
Just
so
pin it.
welcome.
Okay.
Did you want us to read those out?
Yep. Sorry,
In
I'm
the
also
order that
writing
we
things as I
posted.
go.
No worries.
I got a perception of 18.
I got an 11.
And here.
I got 12.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I skipped someone. Sorry.
Did you?
Cassius, you have to
I
go
thought-
again.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. No, you're fine. I thought mine came in. I got a 10.
I got 12.
15.
Unnatural 20 part 2.
Okay, all of you catch the sound of the door opening. Two students come in. One of them Lorelai, you recognize as the singer, the incredibly talented young man. I'll put his token down. It's loading. Give it a second. And then the second student, so this is him.
Sorry, what?
Man, these students are
God
just
damn.
something else.
Can I just like
Is this a classroom or a nightclub?
yeah, no doubt. I was like, what is this, some kind of BL drama? Like,
So
hello.
he comes in, he sits over here by himself, and when Olivine says being late is not good, Delantier, he just bows and says apologies. And then the next is this boy, Alan Anon. Yep. And your home. Oh, Aurelius is also there as professor's helper for now because Apple is currently tutoring someone and will be in halfway through the course. So Aurelius is like, if there's an event that you need any assistance or have any questions, I'm more than happy to come sit by any of you freshmanies to assist. And the redhead raises his hand and he says, except for you, Aurelius says. Sorry, Tivendell, I'm not going to sit over there. And Tivendell is like, your loss. Anyways. And then the last student to stand up is a small sprite. And
Like stands on the desk.
she flutters a little bit so everyone can see her. Her wings giving off this ethereal, almost black-light glow. Skyla, what's your passive insight?
It is 11.
Okay. Finnick, what is your passive insight?
14.
Okay. The both of you, but chief among you, Finnick. Both of you notice that as she flutters, from her wings, blackened dust that then dissipates into shimmers. Pixie dust, but dark. Finnick, your stomach twists. Wings come in a variety of colors. Across the lesser fae, the higher fae, the Eladrin, the fairy, the Skrigs, Briggs, and the like. A pixie, or rather a sprite, with wings black and violet, means that she's very likely a descendant of the Unseelie. She introduces herself, Mist Sunsprite, and if you need any help, I am more than happy to assist. And she looks at you, Finnick. And then she settles in next to Nim. The lesson begins. Today we are going to start your very first lesson at Strixhaven, discussing magical auras. All of us are going to practice the Detect Magic spell, which you will find in your spell books underneath your desks. Please retrieve them and repeat after me. I need all of you to roll an Arcana.
Curiosity. If I already know Detect Magic, can I just cast it?
You can. It might
Are
be
we
to
looking
the
for Detect
chagrin
Magic?
of
That's
the
what
rest
it
of
is?
your party. They might be like, what the fuck, teacher's pet? But you never know.
Oh, yes. That would be Finnick's response.
You're one to
I spent-
talk.
Oh, I'm not a great student. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
Mr.
terrible.
288.
It wasn't 288, was it?
Do I want to show off or I'll just do an Arcana.
I'm
I
going
know
to show
better.
everyone Finnick's
It was
doodles.
260.
So,
Oh, yeah.
while everyone's rolling, if you want to talk about these beautiful, these things.
What these things? What the boobs?
I covered them.
I know. I
Okay.
love it. It's great.
These are the doodles that were in the dossier, and on each of the doodles there is a little tiny hashtag that you can easily look at. The one under Cassius says Cassius Big Tits 2025. And then right beside Cassius we have August. It says I throw chairs.
Yeah. Hashtag I throw chairs.
Hashtag I throw chairs. And then we go over to Lorelai, who has a little bit of pink because I'm so kind, and it says pretty bird, hashtag pretty bird. That bitch.
I grew some
And-
new ears.
Yeah, you did. They're horns.
Mhm.
You did. And then underneath we've got this kidney bean, this potato. And it says hashtag puked on day one, hashtag pee pee pack packed.
You're trying to hurt me.
Yeah, you got hey, the hair looks great. Don't judge. And then we've got poor Skyla over here, and it says hashtag give me your lunch money. I'm so sorry. This is hashtag new friends, hashtag Strixhaven. P.S. Finn was here, day one at Strixhaven. Finnick R 2024. These are the doodles that Finnick drew in the dossier beside everybody's picture, and the fact that Skylar says "Give me your lunch money" makes me laugh because it literally was like this is the first thing that comes to my head, and I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Having a guess.
I think it's because you're a bully. And then-
I'm not a bully. All right. I'm just
they're a bully.
reserved.
And then I don't know why I don't know why Finn decided to draw Nim as a kidney bean.
That is a bit of that one. I'm not sure who, but it works.
I don't know why he's a kidney bean. I have no idea, but he is, and it perfectly. It's fine. And I did not draw Finnick because I'm perfect and don't need to be drawn in such a terrible fashion. Actually, there is a drawing of Finnick, and it is so beautiful. And all these look like absolute horseshit. It's so stupid. And then you look at Finnick's drawing beside his face, and it's like, what in the hell? That is some absolute bullshit, because it's like this most beautiful piece that you've ever seen. And you're like, wow, how did this even happen? And I will send that to a Void doll to share as well. Hold on.
Oh, I'm ready.
No, you've seen it before. It's that same one.
Oh.
Where are you? Because I can't draw, so don't ever ask me to draw for real. I'll just share this one. You see, it's like full colored picture.
Oh. I got it. Okay, here we go.
Ah, this one.
Look how pretty
How
he is.
nice.
Wow, he's so handsome. Look at how
So
cute.
pretty.
So pretty.
Full on like watercolor-esque.
Well, it probably would be. And it's like got like nice sketch pieces, probably most likely I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be in like black and white, like pencil shaded like this one would. Because we are the Scooby Gang, Wolfman.
Oh,
We are.
wow, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, the black and white is probably what it is in the book.
So pretty. Wow, so pretty.
And then you go back to the actual little doodles of everyone else, and I'm so sorry.
What are you sorry? I made it my profile picture for the Discord.
I know!
This is the lens which Finnick views the world through.
Mhm.
Feels good, man.
Give me your
Feels
lunch
good.
money.
Perfect. I love it. We'll leave him up. They're perfect as they are. Perfect. 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 Yeah. So if you already know it, that's amazing. This is a little different than using a spell slot. So make sure you roll that Arcana.
Mhm.
And in the order you posted it, go ahead and let me know what you rolled. I think Lorelai's first.
Oh, I'm Well, I'm actually not first, but I can go first.
It's
For
Nim.
the... Oh, it's Nim. Nim's first for the Arcana. Aha! I'm here
Yes.
now.
I got an 18.
Okay,
Dirty 20 for Cassius.
okay,
15.
okay,
a 5.
okay,
Dirty 20.
okay.
And I honestly tried not to show off, but well, I got a nat 19 for the 22 total arcane.
Okay.
That's great.
Damn.
You wanted to show off, don't worry about it.
No, I really didn't. I promise.
Everyone except for August eventually gets a sigil summoned in front of you. And it's an array. It's a circle array, a lot like the green one that keeps forming and then breaking at the front of the classroom. It's a magical formula. And as you summon forth the magic, your teacher explains the weave is alive. It is. Don't worry, August. And she gives you a little wink. It'll come to you. Sometimes it takes a while because it is alive and it is finicky. Haha, finnick.
Ah,
She'd
Ha ha ha.
Olivine
Haven't heard that
giggles.
one before.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was being clever.
No, you're fine. It's hilarious. Thank you.
Oh,
Great, love it.
good. This allows you to detect magical auras, but there is something else you must know. There is a secondary sister to the weave, a type of magic that you could say casts a shadow of the weave. You won't be learning this magic until your 3rd year. Kalir stands up, and Olivine's like, yes, Kalir? And he speaks in his home language. Does anyone here speak Draconic?
no.
Oh, interesting.
do.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
Dang, I speak a few, but that's not one of them.
in
Yeah, so
in Draconic, Cassius, he says, my people believe in the 3rd weave. Is that something we'll learn about? I know how to use the shadow weave and detect magic in places where there are anomalies. I can smell it. She says, that's very good, Kalir. When we go over Draconic creatures, that will be brought up in class. Today, we're just focusing on the 1st weave. And Kalir just sits down, all of a sudden. Seti's just, like, scrubbing his face. Like, God, their face, sorry. Like, Kalir, you need to not just fucking stand up and say things like that. Sorry? So, practicing, all of you are going to hold this detection. Now, I want you to focus on the magic. And while you are focusing on the magic, I want you to write this down. Everybody roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, joy.
Oh, wait, I have to be smart? Oh, no. That's just kidding.
Excuse
I am
me.
smart.
I have a question.
Of course.
So you said there are 2 weaves, but are there 3? I'm confused by that person's question.
Olivine looks a little uncomfortable. And then Kalir stands up, and in Draconic... Give me 1 second, hold on. One moment. Sorry, I had a small animal loudness.
Aw.
Yes. They like to see things in the dark and say, "Mother! Mother!" Anyways. Kalir starts speaking to you in Draconic. And he says,
Yes, there is a 3rd weave.
and the 3rd weave is a sixth sense. And hold on. This is draconic magic, and Cassius, why don't you see me after class and we discuss?
Oh, very well.
For your small quiz here, let's just focus on the two weave, the first weave, and writing down the tenets. Okay, what did everybody get on your intelligence saving throws?
Ooh.
I got a 12.
9.
21.
Nice.
Matching August with 9.
Oh boy.
17.
Oh, okay.
I think I got 18, but I might have more. Let me double check.
Your
At least
intelligence-
18.
Your intelligence saving throw should be on the far left side of your page. And it'll have the little symbol. that
Yeah.
says- yeah, do you see it?
Ooh, 20 total.
Nice.
Those of you that got at least a 15, you managed the quiz. You managed to write the tenets of the weave and keep the detect magic active the whole time.
Those of you that did not get at least a 15, you lose the magic, or you
I never had it.
completely write the tenets wrong. August, it's just F across the board.
Oh.
You're 50 minutes into your first class. Olivine has you dismiss the detect magic, bring up your pages, and she says, class, you have a brief 10-minute recess while I look through these. So the time is yours.
Finnick leans across. Hey, Oggy? Oggy?
Yeah.
If you need help, I can maybe help you after class if you want. I could see you were trying really hard. That's really good job. But it's challenging, right?
Right, yeah.
It's
I mean, you saw my dossier.
that's all right. Sometimes it happens. I'm not saying. Yeah, I mean, I could just help if you want. I'm just offering. You know.
Yeah. That'd probably be fine. That'd be great.
I mean, I'm not. I kind of know what I'm doing, but not really. So just, you know,
You seem like you're doing real well, so.
a lot of self practice.
Let's just say that I didn't really have any preschool practice with magic, you know?
That makes sense. Definitely understand that. I guess I'm kind of lucky I did. But it's going to be all right. I trust it.
Thanks. Right, it's only day 1, and, you know, I didn't sleep real well, so that's probably it, right? I'm just,
That makes
just,
sense.
yeah, just tired, maybe.
Okay, I'm going to let each of you do something in your little 10-minute break. So I'm going to slide over to Skyla.
What I do? I'm not sure. If anyone's got any ideas that they want to do, go for it. I can't think.
Okay, Nim?
Nim?
I am thinking, doing my level best to think. In class, there's no apple to steal here, I'm pretty sure.
Correct.
Unless, would it be possible that I know that perhaps there is nobody in that classroom right now? Or if I know where the location of the apple is, I have a personal mission apparently.
There is the teacher's, like, wide desk, and then it, like, steps up to the dais.
Mm-hmm.
If this... Now, you know Olivine doesn't have her own class by assumption. You think right now she's teaching Havelock's class, which is you guys, and maybe Havelock will show up at some point. But maybe this is the classroom. Maybe you should walk up to the desk and take a little look around. Maybe you should say you got to go to the bathroom and just sort of take a gander.
See, that's what I was thinking, but I kind of wanted to. Man, I haven't seen any of these things before, so I don't know. It's a conundrum, to be sure.
It's
I don't know
certain.
if I split the party right now.
Day one, split it up.
Day one, just let it rip.
I will
Let it
say,
freaking happen.
this student here, he does leave the classroom for the break.
Okay.
So does Seti.
Okay, you know what? Gonna do a little bit of investigation. I gotta find this freaking apple. Let's get it knocked out.
Do it.
So you're gonna take to the halls, roll an investigation.
Yeah. Oh, my tummy it hurts. Something's wrong. Goes out into the hall.
Again.
You already have to roll for that. That's so sus.
I was about to say. We even need to roll an insight for that.
Roll.
Oh, my tummy.
Roll a deception, Nim.
That's gonna be a 15.
Okay.
I'm convinced.
Anyone with a passive insight of 15?
I have a 16. I see through that nonsense so quick.
Yeah, but
I
do
see.
you, considering?
close.
I do.
believe it.
Yeah, just believe it. Come on.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to do anything about it, but Lorelai knows that you're not being honest.
No, I know.
You're being as honest as your alcohol.
All right. I would like to go about looking for an apple. What's the best way I can do that?
There, you step out on the hallway. There's a massive hallway, worked stone, dark academy, large wooden doors, Gothic decorations. It's just classroom after classroom after classroom, and you notice that there are no nameplates, just a series of arcane runes.
Oh, wonderful. This is very informative.
The arcane runes very likely are the teachers' names in some way.
Or another.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there anyone around?
In the hallway? Yeah, there's a couple
Yeah.
students lingering. You see
Oh, it's one of them.
you see this
oh,
guy
Yeah, continue.
and Seti. Seti's at one of the little fountains filling up a water
It
skin.
was Corian, right? It was Corian's apple?
It was Corian's apple.
Okay, good. I have my information. Right. Approach them. Hey, quick question. I'm looking for Professor Corian's room. You guys wouldn't happen to know where I could find that, would you?
They're not standing together. Seti's filling up water.
You said he wouldn't
Okay, go up
happen
to
to know
Seti.
where I could find that, would you?
You know, I can't really tell if you're trying to be everyone's best friend so that you can sleuth and suss around, or if you're being genuine.
A lot of column A, a little column... Well, a lot of column B, a little column A. I am just trying to find Corian's room right now, though. So if you know where that is...
What you want Corian's room for?
Well, I was hoping to talk to him about maybe some extra classes. You know, I don't actually know a single thing about magic. I'm frankly extremely amazed I managed to get through 5 minutes of our current class. And I just want to get ahead of the curve there.
Roll a deception.
He doesn't know anything about magic. That'll be a 26.
Dang.
You recall that Seti is Corian's student. Or no, he's Aurelius's. They're Aurelius's student.
Mhm.
Apple is. You recall Apple is Corian's student teacher.
Yeah.
Well, make another persuasion, but you have advantage.
Okay. What up? I'm gonna take the 15 on that one. The 15 plus 7, which is 22.
Out of all the teachers, and you're gonna ask Corian.
Said he will take you.
Thank you.
Tell me something that's truth.
Just anything, or are you asking me a specific thing?
You just look familiar.
Well, I think that's why it's part of the secret to my success. I kind of have a familiar face. I picked up on that when I was, just, adolescent. I kind of started being able to tell the local watch guard, hey, you helped beat up some guys that were bullying me, or hey, you saved my mom from a fire, and like they just would kind of be too awkward to call me out on it. So they would usually run with it, and they figured me for someone that they met before. And as soon as you're familiar with people, you just kind of be, again, like you said, everyone's your friend. Not for anything untoward, obviously. Usually just asking a question. Buying someone a beer. Getting a free beer.
This is one of
if you
Corian's
wanted some-
classroom, but he's got more than one.
Okay.
But what were you
I know where this one is now,
What
so
were
I
you
know where to
gonna say?
wait for him. Oh, I was going to say, it seems that, again, you look great, but I can see that you're maybe getting in a couple scraps with a couple people in school. And if you wanted a little bit of help on, how to smooth over any kind of, I want to say, troubles you might be having, I'd be happy to help you out. For no charge.
Roll a persuasion.
21.
I don't like orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think I ever will.
Never say never. Cuts out 1,000 possibilities. 1,000 possibilities. And if there's one thing I know, the greatest power you can have is having choice. Think about it.
Roll an insight.
This one I'm not so good at. Whoa, lucky 19. Hello. What's my insight?
Dang.
+2, 21.
Something about the phrase you've just said really hits Seti, and they wince, and they shift.
Why are you being nice to me? Got in a fight with your friends yesterday, and we all got detention because of it. I don't get you.
I'm going to give you two answers to that question. The first one is, let's say, selfish. I think it's a good idea to have people not get into fights with my friends, generally speaking. But on the less selfish one, something gets all twisted up in me. Something gets all twisted up in me when I see somebody having a bad day. Don't tell anybody I said that, though. They'll think I've gone soft.
I'm not having a bad day.
This is more generally speaking, but I understand.
You are quiet talker, aren't you?
Sometimes, but I'm not much of a jokester. My friends, I need to work on their self-esteem.
And then
There's some.
at this point, you're still moving. Like points out the 1st classroom. You head up the stairs. There's like a small, a short spiral, huge staircase, short spiral up, and it's a bunch of offices. And one of the office's doors is open, and there's a whistle, and Seti like flinches, and you notice it. You notice this freezing in Seti, and Professor Rakesh steps out into the hall.
You two must be on break.
Yeah. Rubs his stomach. Having some
Oh.
tummy troubles, but
Lucky for
that he showed me
you,
the way to the
bathroom is right there. Seti,
Yeah.
And Seti, like, you see Seti, like, looking down. And there's genuine fear.
come here. I need to talk to you.
Seti goes forward. And says to you,
Last office on the left.
and
Thanks.
you watch Rakesh put a big paw on the back of Seti's neck and squeeze a little, push Seti into his office, and shut the door.
You cut out a little bit, right, like during that whole sentence.
Rakesh puts a big paw back of Seti's neck and then pushes them into his office and shuts the door. You are alone in the hallway up here, save for a few arcane guards at each stairway.
Okay. By the way, is my audio okay? Can you all hear me?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, you're all good.
Swift is smooth and smooth is swift. Let's go ahead and mosey our way over onto the classroom and hope it's unlocked.
You try the door, it is not unlocked.
Using my new detect magic abilities, do I detect magic on the door? I just learned this.
You can certainly try to do this outside.
Okay.
of
You
the
sound so
classroom.
proud of yourself when you said
I
that.
literally just rolled an arcana and I knew how to detect magic. Is this Nim is getting to use a fresh skill right now.
Okay,
Let's go.
try and go
Is
ahead
it
and
another
roll
arcana?
arcana.
Oh, please. 17!
You concentrate, and you really concentrate. Your stomach starts to gargle. You start to
No, that's a bit.
you sweat a little. You sweat a little. Well, you're flexing so hard that your stomach's like,
You're literally forcing out a fart.
and then magic. Yeah, yes, Finnick, exactly. You
Brain muscle go hard.
you fart, you waft it, and then you detect a little bit of magic in front of you.
That's not good. My normal lockpick skills will not avail me if a magical alarm goes off. I'm genuinely stumped, IRL. Let me look at my handy dandy character sheet to see if there's anything I can do about this.
Mm-hmm.
I have insect repellent. For some reason I have fishing tackle,
All great.
right?
Just in case.
Yeah. That one moment we'll need is, I see, I knew I need this.
There's not like a fire alarm system I can pull or something, is there?
Not that you would recognize in this hall. But you don't think it would spring the locks.
No,
Unless
it would
someone
cause a
was inside.
distraction. So if there was a different alarm going off, like a this guy is lockpicking doors in the school alarm, it's like they'll be muffled or they will be overlapping. How about this? Oh man, but whether the trap is crazy. Okay, you know what? A big risk. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna lockpick that door. Let's see what happens.
Sleight of hand.
Nat 20.
Dang.
Yeah, this is crazy. That's gonna be. I have thieves' tools. I'm not like sleight of hand is +5, 25 plus proficiency. Right? How does sleight of hand work again with thieves' tools?
Plus proficiency if you're proficient in them.
But but like sleight of hand is like I already have that, right? My +5 it counts.
It doesn't automatically count it.
Okay. Well, anyway, 25 with a nat 20.
Okay.
I don't know. I know nat 20s aren't like real for skill rolls, but it feels very fun.
They're real in my game.
Okay.
So, okay. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Please give me another nat 20. I got a 4.
Got inspiration earlier. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna roll the inspiration. Go big or go home.
Okay.
That is super cocked. 12.
That is not enough.
I didn't think so.
You get the door open. The room is dark.
You do have an inspiration. Don't forget that from the beginning of the earlier stream.
Did I have 2 inspiration? Can I roll again?
You got one at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, I
You
just used it.
Oh,
That was the 12.
that sucks.
That
Sorry,
wasn't.
bro.
Oh.
It'd be how it do. The room is dark, you say,
It is, yes.
and I don't know that I failed my wisdom save. Right?
Right. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can fix this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Trying to adjust the Discord for you guys.
Hey, I don't mean for this to take too long, so if we want to do like a cool cliffhanger moment and then switch it back to anybody else, I'm totally down for that.
Sure. You know what? Let me just describe to you what happens, and then we're going to cut back over to the classroom because this will be
Beautiful.
fast. The darkness lashes out like a leash, capturing you around the neck, the waist, slamming your wrists together as if you were handcuffed. You are dragged into the room. The door slams shut. You smell roses and tea, and there is a clipping sound of heels as Corian is stepping in front of you, was in his office with the door locked, and says,
How curious that you would try to lockpick my door.
and his shadows lift you.
Nay,
He frowns.
detention for the next 2 weeks. Don't
Can I speak?
pick locks.
Can I speak?
You have 1 sentence.
Apple is like, hello, hi, hi, I'm in
Waves.
here. I am working.
Like-
Hello.
Does like a looks like the sideways glance with his eyes and does like a little like quarter smile and a little tiny wave with his fingers at Apple, and then looks back to Corian. Any chance I could borrow a golden apple you have?
He frowns even deeper.
Detention.
And then he claps his hands and you disappear. You reappear back in Olivine's classroom.
Kind of straightens his collar. Weird bathroom. And sits back down at his desk.
All right. Anything for August?
Well, after Finnick tries to cheer him up, which he appreciates, I think he's actually gonna move over a chair, and he's gonna one by one, he's gonna introduce himself to the person in front of him, the person next to him, and the person behind him. Hey, hi. I know that she said my name, but I just wanted to introduce myself. My name's August. Kensington. It's nice to mutual.
Mist is seemingly very friendly. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Mist. Aurelicus is
Ah, yes, I saw the lot of you in at Bow's End last night. Very lovely.
Oh. Did you see just us in Bo's Inn?
Oh no,
or-
no!
or-
I saw you pick up the stool. It was, and then you leapt, and there was smashing, and you, bravo, bravo. You are going
Right.
to do just great at Mage Tower. Can't wait. I'll be your biggest cheerleader.
Oh, thank you.
And then Alan just. I'm Alan. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. You're all second years or?
Alan
Wait.
says he's a first year.
Oh, you're also a first year. Nice. Well, here's good luck to the both of us for our first year, and yeah. Now I'm awkward. Right. Anyway, nice to meet you all. And he just kind of like conversation just slides off awkwardly. And he looks back to the front of the classroom and... Right, well, I made a... Full of ourselves there. Good job, boys. Good job. Right. And that's it. That's all he has.
Okay, and we'll slide over to Finnick.
Finnick sees August go over to introduce himself.
Mhm.
And he just, when August turns back to the front, he gives him a thumbs up. Like he's like, "You're doing a good job, buddy. You're doing great." He's giving you a thumbs up and like lifting his eyebrows up there. And he's probably gonna move beside Alan, but stay away from the second row where Augie is. He does not want to be near Mist. So he's probably gonna move over here.
Okay.
Puts his hand out. "Hello, Finnick. You're Alan, right?"
You notice there's a very like small smile when you approach him, and then he nods, shakes your hand.
Apparently, you and I are alike. According to the lady at the front with the, in the skirt and pink outfit, she said, "We're alike, you and I. Because we got wings." And I said she called me a fucking bird. Couldn't believe it. Can you believe that?
He raises his eyebrows because his wings are feathered, and he kind of tucks them in closer a little bit.
I'm not saying they're bad. I like your wings. I'm just saying I have different wings than you do. And he kind of like, his wings are tucked in really, really, really tight.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of hidden. He's like, I mean, you could look if you want. Yours are quite nice. Can I feel them? And he reaches out to touch the back of his wing.
The back of whose wing? Alan's or his own?
Yeah, Lance.
Oh, when you go to touch his wing, he like flinches.
Oh, sorry. Is that bad? That was rude. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. They're just, I don't know if your wings are sensitive. Mine are sensitive.
Like I feel bad. Like it burns or something when you touch them. I feel like that maybe like a disease or something.
He looks really awkward when you say that, and
I'm
Aurelicus
really
turns.
sorry.
Aurelicus turns in his seat. No, probably like they feel really good, right? You're a harpy. And Alan is just like.
Oh, you mean like? Oh, I'm really sorry. I really didn't mean to go there.
I need to go to
then-
the bathroom. Excuse me.
Don't leave, please. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. Well, that's awkward.
It's all right.
Great job. Well done. Pats him on the back.
Curiosity.
You see, Oggy? You're not the only one.
August
Okay,
is gonna pat the chair he was sitting in, but like, you could just sit here now.
I might.
Or you can stay there, but I don't know if he's gonna want to sit by you when you get back.
Oh, I really fucked up, didn't I?
I mean,
I think it was more my words that upset the whole balance, but it's worth knowing.
What, so if you touch his wings, he's gonna feel all like tingly and things like that?
Oh, oh,
Is that what you're
absolutely.
saying?
Alan's a special case. Read all about his dossier.
Oh, special what? Sorry. Did you?
special case. I'm sorry.
Special waist?
I'm sorry. What did you hear, Finnick?
Finnick, clean yours out. Suitcase.
Sorry, forgot to clean my ears this morning. Hello. I didn't hear anything. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, you're probably. I mean, I don't really normally feel people's wings, but I'm just curious. And also kind of offended that they call me a bird, but at the same time, he's got really nice wings. Did you see them? Okay, did you see them?
They're quite nice. I think I just think wings are really cool either way. So,
I mean, if I was really strong, if I was like really strong, like I saw you throw a chair. If I was really strong, I'd probably like pick you up and be like, "Let's go for a fly," you know. But I'm really not that strong. Also, I'm kind of short. I don't think I could pick you up. and
you're
fly
kind
with
of
me.
a wee little guy.
It's not my fault. I'm kind of tall for my people, you know.
That's great.
Yeah. He's like, he puffs out his chest. Yeah, I'm kind of tall. And he's like, just literally like puffing out his chest. He's like, yeah, look at that. Look at my chest. So what you think? I can grow, right?
Maybe. I mean, you're still young, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely young.
I mean, there is the case of I did know a guy once who did not get very tall. He just kept saying, "My summer's coming," and I didn't know what that meant. But I guess he was talking about a growth spurt. But he only ever got to 5'5". It's not very tall. His summer never came, I guess. Hopefully, that's not your case.
Oh, how tall are you? And you and Pinky Poo over here. How about you? How tall are you?
I mean, I'm like a healthy 5'10".
What is that in normal measurement? I don't think I know that measurement.
Let me think. Hold on, just let me do some calculations
It's 178
in my brain. Yeah, I was googling it. You gotta give me a moment. Anyway,
Atlas
yeah.
circuit.
That tall.
Wow, that's really tall. And how about you? A Rillicus. Is that your name?
Yes, that's my name. And he's like painting his fingernails pink.
Do you have any green?
Oh, I have every color known to man. And he pulls out a tiny
And he puts out his hand.
compact.
My turn. Manicures.
Hey, Finnick,
Yeah. What's up, Nim?
even if you never get taller, all you have to do is be goofy.
Oh.
Very charming being a goofy person. I think you've got it down perfectly.
Oh, you're just throwing me under the bus there. Are you laughing at me? Are you taking a piss?
Finnick, I'm laughing with you.
Ha ha ha. How tall are you?
Oh, I'm a manlet.
A what? Sorry, a what?
What?
It's a phrase from the city.
A manlet?
Yeah, shorter than 5'11" or normal, regular numbers.
Yeah.
August like squints at him. I have never heard that term before.
It's just referring to short people. It's not important.
We like to call them short kings or chicken nuggets. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
well,
Thank
can I be
you.
a chicken nugget?
ripped nuggets. You know, it's Nim.
What?
All you have to do is be funny.
Exactly.
And Aurelius winks.
Oh.
And
Wink with both eyes.
that's Taylin's special move. And then I think we're gonna meanwhile there, and we're gonna come back to Skyla. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got some
I'm good.
ideas now, and then
I'm good.
and then we'll go get
Yeah.
Cassius and Lorelai. Okay. Skyla.
No,
Mind you-
joking.
All this stuff is happening at the same time because this is your 10-minute break, so it's all at once. Okay.
Yep, that's fine. So I turn around to our friend in the red hair behind me.
Okay. Tavendell.
Actually, no. Sorry, what I do instead is I turn around, stand up, sort of in between the two at the back. Is it Kalir?
Kalir and
Kalir.
Yep, Kalir and Tavin is his nickname. That's what he goes by.
Tavin. Thank you. I speak to Talir and just go, sorry about earlier. Just I've got a thing with meeting people. Just didn't mean any harm.
Kalir suddenly stands, and in the classroom.
I reach out my hand again, by the way,
Okay.
as I say that.
He wasn't like the tallest guy on campus, but in the classroom, he's the tallest person in the classroom.
How tall is he?
He's 6'4".
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
So-
A bit 4 feet higher than me. Good to know.
He takes your hand, and then he pauses and he reaches for the gloves and puts the gloves back on, and then takes your hand. And then he like flips your hand over, and you see him over your shoulder. You see the cogs working. He glances at Cassius. He licks your hand.
There's a lot of emotions going through my mind right now as this happens.
Tavin just chuckles and shakes his head. Forgive my friend. He's a second-year transfer, technically first year.
No, find it fascinating. And what was your name? Sorry, Tavern was it?
Tavin Delmond, you can call me Tavin. Or you
Pleasure to meet you, Skylar.
could call me Sweetie, or Cutie, or Handsome. I answered all.
I mean, let me. Oh God, I just fumbled that. Never mind.
All of us really suck with words today, apparently. Like hardcore.
Awkward first day of school, you know?
Yeah, a little bit awkward. Yeah, a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, it's awkwardness. So, I keep that in mind. So, do you guys know? Then I sort of point to the chair in the middle that is actively absent at the moment,
Clear
implying
nods.
for setting. Yeah.
Yes. Prince Azrael is to be watched and guarded.
And Tavin is like, and there we go.
Oh.
Let's just. Nothing.
Oh?
It's just.
Everybody's a princess and prince, or viscount and viscountess. And
Prince.
what's his name?
What was their name? What did you call them?
Kalir looks panicked, and then in Draconic is speaking to Tavin, and Tavin in Draconic just says, "Sit down."
Nothing. I wanted to ask you a question, though.
Why don't you? And he
Go for it. Go
takes
for
out
it.
Seti's chair and motions for you to sit.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Obviously, your first year. This is what your second day,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Sorry, said he got a fight with your friends. There's a thing with the orc and the there's just, let's just say there's old and bad blood. Do you think there's any way we could maybe smooth it over and we could all be friends?
I would love that. I mean, I don't want to set things off in a bad foot on our second day. So yeah, absolutely.
I was thinking we could all hang out a little bit. Me, you,
What, as in-
Kalia, Seti, your friends, you know?
I do look over to Cassius, going, see, that sounds fun. But I believe Seti might have an issue with one of my friends over there. And I sort of gesture to Cassius.
You could let me worry about that. I'll smooth things on my side. If maybe you could speak to your orc friend and apologize for the slurs and, you know.
I mean, it would probably seem better coming from Seti themselves, I would think.
Right, but we don't want to ruffle too many feathers. We want this to work. So if we if we're the example, then, you know, our friends will follow, right?
I'm happy to be an example, yes.
Perfect. So you don't mind, then, talking to your orc friend?
I will try. I can't promise anything, but I can definitely try.
That would be much appreciated.
Sounds good. I guess I'll message on the group pager thing.
Can I get your atlas digits? Maybe.
And he pulls out his.
I've already got it out already. Of
His is bright cherry red, like his hair,
course it is. Of course it is.
and all his buttons are strawberries. So it looks like his whole array is like very custom. He types in your digits and puts your name in.
Did you make?
Go ahead.
It's like, did you customize that yourself?
I did.
Noticed in their strawberries. Would you ever customize mine? Perhaps.
I could, if you'd like.
I mean, you should probably have to learn a bit more about me, of course, to sort of know what I like. But I'm sure we can arrange that.
Think I'm up to the challenge?
I do like a challenge.
So where are you from?
Big question. All over, really. Here, there, everywhere. You know how it is.
Moved around a lot.
What about yourself? Yeah, a little bit. What about you? You seem like you've been around a bit. In a good way, of course. You know your sort of way around things, I would say.
Yes, the talking. I am good at that. I'm from Aora.
Yes. Oh, do I know what that is?
No
Or
clue.
what that is? Okay, dokie.
You're like different dimension. Cool.
Wow, you're an alien.
I'm imported, yes. Right here to Strixhaven for your viewing pleasure.
I do look up and down.
So, Skylar, you
Yes.
first year's planning on attending the winter ball.
The winter ball?
Well, you'd have to go with a second year or higher, but
I've heard about it. I think there's been sort of talk about it, but not really gone further than that. Because as you said, we would have to go with second years. So if it sounds fun, I mean, absolutely. I'm happy to try anything.
Tavern kind of smiles and in Draconic speaks to Clear. And in common, Clear says,
I can do this. And he stands, and Tavern's like, not right now.
and he sits down again.
I like them.
My
They're fun.
my friend and I, you see, Seti as well, we all have invitations, and we thought maybe we could do this. Well, my friends are all going solo. There's no one really in our classes that we want to invite. So why don't we invite your friends, and we all go to the ball together?
You do that?
I mean, it might be a good start to smooth this tumultuous issue between our SETI and your Cassius.
It sounds good to me.
Roll an insight.
Sounds fun. Let's go. Insight is. Come on. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's a 16. 15 plus 1. Or 16.
This Tavin definitely has ulterior motives.
Of course. I mean, if he's not noticed, I've got interior motives as well.
Yeah.
But
So, and what gives it away is when his eyes cut a glance across the room. And you're not really sure with the 16 who he sees, but there's a hunt, a challenge afoot.
they're like looking for someone in particular.
It does look like
In the
he's
room.
glancing at someone in particular, yes. Then back to you with that
Okay.
same buttery liquid smile. I'm so glad you came to talk to us, Skyla. I will confer with my group of friends. You talk to your group of friends, and how about tonight, dinner, Beau's End? Or have you been to the Biblioplex? It's one of my favorite places. There is an excellent professor there. They don't teach too many classes, but they are a wellspring of knowledge.
What, me and my friends, or just me?
I mean, bring your friends if you'd like. Come alone if you're brave.
I guess we'll. I guess you'll find out, won't you?
He chuckles.
I guess we will.
Sorry, don't look at the in-session chat when you're role playing.
And Tavin says, so what will it be, Beau's End or Fire Jolt? Or are you going to make me guess?
Surprise me.
You want me to pick?
And Kalir
Yeah.
slams his fist on the ground and he says, Beau's End!
Pumpkin cake! Beau's End! Calm down, big guy.
I guess that's settled then.
Well, the coffee's better at Fire Jolt. Pumpkin cake! Beau's End! Right. Pumpkin cake, Beau's End. We'll see you there then.
There's a date.
His eyebrows lift and he kind of smiles a little.
After class.
And unless there's anything else, so meanwhile, right there.
No, I'm good.
Okay, Lorelai.
All right. Multiple things. One, she has actually had an eye on Alon this entire time. Did she see all of the nonsense that happened with Finnick?
That sounds like everyone would have seen that. Good old Finnick.
I didn't do anything wrong, did I? You need to come over here and bitch at me again. Oh, we're gonna get in a fight. I don't.
I'm busy flirting. All right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they said. Lorelai is getting a vibe of Alon. Mannerisms,
maybe.
etc.
A little bit, yeah. Little shy, stalwart, maybe a little bit.
Easily flustered.
Gosh, maybe with particular things, it's hard to say.
Okay.
You just don't know him well enough.
Basically, this is Kayla saying, Lorelai is terrified that he's going to start spreading things around. She's trying to figure out if she needs to approach him and talk to him, or if he might just not say anything. In accordance to what happened the night before, when Olivine spilt massive tea.
Yep, you don't know. You'd have to get to know him. It's hard to say watching him interact with your companion and then him leaving.
Okay. And then she's gonna look over at Taylin and just say,
It looks like we're in luck. Looks like the nice man from last night is in our class.
And you can see that one green brain cell working.
Remember the beautiful voice from last night who held the door for us?
Oh, yeah, he's really handsome.
I know he's gone right now, but it seems like we would actually have a moment to introduce ourselves if you're still interested in that.
I'm a little, I'm okay. I think I just want to stay here. I don't want to pass Kalir.
I see. Still a little flustered with Kalir.
He has no boundaries. He every time he sees me, he's like, cute and fluffy.
Oh. I believe that's called cute aggression.
I don't like it at all. It's the worst.
I would also hate that. I'll have to remember not to act cute in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, you're definitely way more graceful and sexy than cute.
Oh, well, that's one thing going for me at least. But, regardless, we could potentially introduce ourselves a little bit later. And,
No. You should.
Laura,
You
I
should
will-
go. You should go. I'll cheer you on.
well, he's not here right now, so I don't really have much of a choice.
Well, maybe he's just.
But
out at
besides, you
home.
have to come with me.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll go. She gets
I
up.
have to do it right now.
Curry before I lose my nerve.
Listen, we'll be seeing this man at least 365 days. So we'll have a moment.
She sits down. And then you just feel like this presence. And when she stood up and her tail flicked, Kalir like instantly was like shing, like zeroed in on her.
Whoa. Oh, yes, definitely sit down.
Yeah, she's got a hat on, hiding her ears.
Could I actually get a little bit of an insight on Kalir? I have an idea of what he's like, but I don't want to metagame.
Sure, go ahead and roll.
All right. She mostly wants to figure out, is this man sketchy AF like Seti and all the other people that she keeps with, or is he really just not from around here?
Roll it. Roll an insight.
Are you freaking kidding me? It's a natural 2. Nope, that didn't work.
He looks like the sketchiest motherfucker ever.
All right. It is said. Write that down.
She was like, yeah, I think we need to avoid Seti's group at all costs.
Yeah, not really a fan. And Tavin, he's real scary. I think
He also makes me
I
nervous.
think he said the most meanest things to me, actually, out of the 5 of them that hang out.
Oh, like what?
I really don't want to repeat it, but it was really mean.
All right, well, we'll just need to remember that these are bullies and we need to avoid them. Usually if you keep your heads down, sometimes they'll just find other targets.
She just kind of squirms a little bit.
And besides, we do have Cassius, who definitely has a way with not letting things get to him sometimes.
Yeah, Cassius is the best. And so is Finnick. Well, and you. Speaking of you, you seem really, different this morning, but not different. Natural. Happy? Maybe well rested?
I finally had a decent night's sleep, and it made a world of a difference.
Oh. Well, I like it. It's
Yesterday was awful.
No, I liked you just as much as I like you today, as grumpy, she air quotes, as you were yesterday.
Well, if you're able to tolerate me yesterday, then we're gonna be just fine.
I think you're very nice and smart.
Smart. We'll see how that works out, but I try to be kind. But once again, bragging of Cassius, look what he got me.
Pulls out the little bottle of paint.
Taylin, like, out of her satchel, pulls out a scroll, opens it up, pulls out a calligraphy brush. Do you want to try and use it?
You know, I can try something.
And she actually pulls out this really nice looking quill.
As you do, she's like, oh, and puts away her, like, very scruffy, like, 10-year-old brush.
All right. happen to really like pens.
And she'll dip the well. Yeah, he said it was paint. Why would he lie to me? Dips the paint in it and starts doing this nice calligraphy over the page.
Whoa! What does she write?
She writes Taylor's name.
Okay, as you finish it up,
It has like all the ridiculous like swirls. Like this is straight up like the nice. This is just calligraphy. It's not for writing. Like she doesn't write like this like in her notes per se because it takes way too much time. But it's more of an art form, kind of like the Japanese calligraphy writing, but it's in common.
yeah.
But yeah, it's that same skill set. She pulls out her calligrapher's supplies,
It's
tries out this new ink.
absolutely beautiful. And her name, like, detaches. And
Has a little apostrophe.
it's, well, no, it detaches, like, it leaps up off the page.
Oh.
And it starts to dance.
Oh.
And does it just like float away or does it just like keep dancing and then go back on the page?
It keeps dancing and keeps dancing.
Oh. Well, as beautiful as this is, I don't know. Oh, class will be starting soon, and I don't want this to keep dancing.
Just slap it!
Cassius?
Slap it! Taylin, like, starts batting
Oh.
at it, and then she's like... and her,
Does it like splatter her?
no, it's like starts fluttering like a bird. Her hat comes off, her tail gets out. Kalir suddenly stands up in the back of the room, and his eyes are glinting, and Taylin's like batting at it and attacking
Sit
it.
down. No, Taylin.
She's just
Kalir's
making
right
that
behind you,
that like
Brown.
that cat sound, you know, where the eyes are nuts and their little
Oh,
jaws just
Cassius.
chittering.
Cassius, please. I could really use your help.
And Kalir like
Cassius is
shifts
really
into the walkway and starts coming forward.
Cassius is really zoned in, like he's working on a piece of paper in front of him, and you just hear him kind of chuckle, and then he goes. That's it. He doesn't even acknowledge your existence.
He just farts.
He makes the sound with his mouth,
Oh wow.
but it like it's not directed at you. But I mean, it's up to you if you realize that or not.
I don't know,
really
would that be an
focused.
insight or?
I mean, that's just up to however you're paying attention. Like he's like looking at a piece of paper and working on it, and he makes the sound at the paper. So
Kayla's trying to understand what in the world that means.
He's just super hyper fixated on whatever he's doing that when you tap
Yep.
him there is no lights on, no
Oh,
one
no.
home. No one home. And Taylin is like running up and down this side here, making the cat noise, just like meow, meow, meow,
Oh,
meow,
no.
meow, meow.
I guess I will just let this slide.
You wait and see what happens.
Yeah, she's just gonna sit there like I'm not gonna stop this.
Okay.
I will if I have to.
After several moments, Kalir tackles Taylin and lifts her up under the armpits, and she's like, "No! Boundaries! You don't have them!" And Kalir just says, "Cute." And there's steam that comes out of his nose, and the air crackles, and then he just starts petting her until her hair is just one giant ball of static electricity. And then he gives her a gentle kiss,
Oh.
zapping himself, and walks her over to her chair and sets her down. And then
Thank
the
you.
paint drops and splatters Taylin.
Oh.
And actually, when she sees it, she actually grabs her bag and puts it in front of her in case it hits her in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I actually am decent at my dex. Let's see if this dice likes me or not. Oh, that's a nat 20. Total of 25.
Okay, you, yeah, it splatters your bag, not you. All of it.
And then she'll
Taylor.
just prestidigitate. She'll prestidigitate her bag. And then she'll look at Talon.
Was that worth it?
She is just standing there, just looking at the desk in front of her. And Kalir goes to pet her, saying, "Good kitty." And Tavin comes up and is like, "I'm so sorry. My friend, he's a simple man. Simple man with simple
I can
pleasures."
tell. It was Kalir, correct?
Yes.
I don't mean to be rude, but unfortunately she really doesn't like that.
She's a cat.
Indeed.
Right, what
But
he
this cat
means
does not like to be pet.
Is he's sorry, and it's not going to happen again. So, come on, big guy. Sorry about that. He prestidigitates Talon clean. There you are. And pulls out a comb out of his pocket. I'll let you borrow this, Talon. Yes. And Kalir's like, she's a kitty. Yeah, right, but she's smart, Kalir. She's not actually a cat. Kalir has many cat at home. No. Bad.
Yep.
I have learned so much in such a short amount of time.
And is Talon just shocked?
She's brushing her hair with the comb now.
Do you need any assistance?
Do you have any water on you?
I actually do. And she actually pulls out a water bottle.
Thanks. And she's gonna use it and brush her hair out for the rest of the 10 minutes.
She looks over at Cassius as he's still absolutely hyper-focused at the moment.
Yes.
No. I'm
You
not gonna
sat
touch
there
that.
between the two green brain cells. That's just
I'm aware. It's still the best spot.
Yeah, and so unless... Does she happen to hear anything that was happening with Skyla by chance, or was that just absolute chaos?
so it all happens all at the same time. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, no problem. I was just curious. Yeah, then she will just clean her bag and help Talon, and if Cassius at all unhyperfixates with before class starts again, she will try and ask him a question.
Okay.
She is not going to touch someone who's focused.
Okay. Then we're gonna meanwhile over to Cassius. What are you doing?
Okay, so Cassius is working on trying to tinker with like a little piece of paper and is using his magical tinkering ability to infuse it with the sound of... Yes.
Awesome.
And unless you stop him first, he's gonna get up. So. And he's gonna get up and make his way to the back.
Okay.
So presumably shortly after Skyla's finished their conversation and stuff, he's gonna come up and talk to... I forget his name already, with the red hair.
Tavin. Tavin.
Gavin, yes. But I don't think Cassius knows that. He's speaking in Draconic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was most fascinated by what you had to say about the third weave. And I'm quite intrigued by Draconic culture and their magics.
Really?
Would you... Yes.
That's surprising considering you're an orc.
Well, many people are surprised to see that I am fascinated by these sorts of studies. You're not the first to tell me.
I mean, it's just with all the bad blood between the orc clans and the draconic ones. It's
I do not participate in the typical politics. They do not fascinate me.
I see. Do you mind if I ask you what clan you were from?
I would prefer not to talk about it. I have left that behind, and this is me making a new way with my life.
I see.
And Tavin, he looks at you with kind of a level gaze.
You know, I heard of a clan that had a wayward son. They called him a dream follower, an insult among their... Well, you wouldn't happen to be a bone eater, would you?
And he cringes a little bit.
You are.
It is not my preferred name.
Just, sorry, seeking better understanding. You see, I am of a mind that your friends and my friends should get along.
You're cutting out real bad. I'm getting every other word, I think.
Oh no! It's so crazy. I wonder why. Cause stream can hear me. I just wonder if Discord is having a...
It's that crisp thing again.
Yeah, let me shut that off.
Discord just likes to help you put us on edge.
Yeah. Okay. So I turned
what?
off. I turned off my noise suppression, so hopefully it'll just pick up my voice. Also,
No, it's just as bad.
is it just as bad?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. What if
That's
I
weird.
turn off the automatic gain control? Does that help?
Now you're just really quiet.
Okay. Hold on.
Do you have the automatic sensitivity turned on?
Yes.
If it's too high, it might
Um.
be cutting you off.
So how about now? If I shut that off, can you hear? Is it better? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
So far, so good.
Okay, cool. So let me lower this just a little bit. I'm sorry if you hear any background noise, though. Okay. So he basically is of a mind to get your friends and his friend group to work together. This is like shortly after he's talked to Skyla. So break time is almost over.
Let's just say there's...
And since you're speaking in Draconic, Kalir says,
Norkoth Bone Eater. What's your relationship to him?
He... He's my brother.
the two of them look at each other.
How do you know? What do you know of him?
Kalir stands up.
And Tavin is like, sit down.
Kalir does not sit down.
My father and Seti's younger sister were killed by your clan. Your brother led the charge.
And he steps forward.
As I have said before, I have left that life, that name behind. I am sorry for what has happened to your family, but I do not have their blood on my hands.
Tavin stands up and shifts in between the two of you smoothly.
Exactly. He's given it up. He's at Strixhaven. They wouldn't let bloodthirsty individuals at Strixhaven. Besides, we could put down the orc and dragon war while we're here. Right?
And Kalir just exhales, and there's smoke that descends from his mouth. And Tavin pushes Kalir further and is like,
You came up here with a purpose. Sorry for making it awkward. I just wanted a little bit more information. But now that we have that confirmed and we know who we are and that you've cast it away, we can be friends.
I feel that I have revealed much of myself, and I know nothing of either of you.
You will, in time. That's how friendships are made. Besides, I'm particularly interested in getting to know your little blonde friend. And Kalir here likes your pink friend. Right, Kalir, you think she's pretty?
and Kalir's just staring at you.
Right, he does.
Yeah.
He thinks she's pretty. I mean, he likes your little blonde friend too. Anyways,
He bows a little bit.
let's not make this any more awkward. My name is Tavin. I'm a third year here at Strixhaven.
It is a pleasure to meet you. Do you also do the hand licking that normal?
I have been known to partake occasionally in the licking.
He offers his hand.
Tavin will take it and lick it.
Right. You came up here for a reason, though. Why was it? Before we got distracted, did you need something? Can I help you?
Kalir finally
As I
sits
had
down.
As I had previously stated, I am fascinated by your culture, and I would like to learn more about the third weave.
Ah, yes, draconic magic. Well, in order to understand that, you would need to know a whole slew of history, Bahamut, Tiamat, Io. It's a lot.
Well, we have time to become friends. Perhaps you also have time to educate me.
And you know what? I would love nothing more. But I think, look at that. Break time is up.
Well, if you would like for our groups to become friends, I feel that this might be a good step. Could I at least get your Atlas contact?
Yeah, he pulls out his strawberry atlas. Of course. Kalir does not pull out his atlas.
He will swap contacts with him.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then all at once, there is a huge lightning strike that goes off in the room. Everyone is aware of it. It's just like, ba-boom! And then Nim is in his seat. His hair.
Fucking hell! Oh wait, that's me.
As soon as that goes off, Cassius is gonna try to slyly put the piece of paper that he magically tinkered with on the chair in front of him.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand.
Oh my gosh.
He just made a whoopee cushion.
I need a spell whoopee cushion.
Advanced whoopee cushion.
Sleight of hand.
This is an
18.
art.
What'd you get on your sleight of hand? I'm so sorry.
18.
Okay, neither Kalir nor Tavin see it. You slip it onto the seat. You head back to the front of the room. Cassian, as you're right across from Nim. Nim looks like he's been drugged through a chimney. And on his forehead,
Weird bathroom.
it says detention.
Really, it's only been 9 minutes.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Hey,
She
the
just, like-
PP pack strikes again. We're all together in detention now.
Oh God, please, we are not.
As Seti comes back in, they look a little distracted, and when they sit down, it's like, hold on, I got a sound effect. I got one. I got it right. Oh, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Seti like jumps back,
Are
like
they okay?
knocks over the chair, and the paper lands on the ground and it starts farting. And Seti's like, "What the fuck? Which one of you did this?" And Kalir picks up the paper, puts it in his pocket, and Tavin's like, "I thought it would be funny." Ha 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 ha. Ah. Skylo, roll a perception. At that same moment, the door opens, and Professor Witt steps in and is like, "Sorry to keep everybody waiting. I need everyone to come to team up, please. Get into teams of 6. Looks like we have an odd number of students here. First years together, please."
All right. Okay. Are we going somewhere? Are we just swapping seats, or what's happening, Professor?
Second
Dance class?
half of. Are you okay, Nim?
I'm great. How are you?
Did you try to do something to Professor Corian?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
He pulls out a little combat mirror, opens it up.
This is how I always look.
You always have detention written on your forehead.
It's in style. What can I say? I'm a slave to the trends.
Looks around at everyone. Apparently we're not trendy. I don't see anyone else with it written on their forehead.
I see it around.
Sarcastic.
It's a joke.
Right, I was actually also joking, sorry.
Oh,
Skylar, you got a nat 20?
very clear.
Yes, I got nat 20 for 23.
So in the chaos, Tavin whispers, like actually trying to be quiet, but with a natural 20 you catch him, and he says, "Are you okay? He didn't hurt you, did he?" And said, he's like, "Shove the fuck off, I'm fine. Did you get a message from your father again?" "I don't fucking want to talk about it, Tavin. Let's just get this over with, please." And then they stand. And everyone's kind of separated. Olivine and Wit are, like, Olivine's looking at Wit like, "What are you doing? This was not in the bit. What are we doing?" And you all can tell that she's panicked. And Wit's like, "Yeah, equally panicked. But we're going to roll with the punches. Everything's going to be okay. We're going to go out in the courtyard and we're going to meet our professor. And we're going to practice what you've learned in class today about magical auras. We're going to find magical auras in the courtyard, kind of like a game of hide and seek of sorts." And he's just
And we're
looking.
doing this as teams, right?
I'd like you all to maybe separate up into groups of 3 or 4, maybe. Groups, 3. Yeah. Olivine's like, "What are you doing? What are we doing?" He refused to come into the classroom. "Oh, so we're going out to the courtyard." "Yep. Improvise, not get sad." "Okay, all right. Come on, class, everyone, out into the courtyard."
Right, okay, here we go.
Woo!
Do we need to bring our papers and books and things with us, or do we leave them here?
Yes,
or-
bring your magician's satchels, please.
Yes.
What's that?
Nah, you should.
Bring your stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And pick your teams of 3, please. We'll just have it cross classroom, teams of 3.
As Wit opens the door behind him, a very familiar face steps in, and Apple says,
Oh, I will also be on a team. I love games. Hello.
Hi, Apple.
Hi. Nim, I brought something for you. I heard your
Oh,
question.
thank you.
And he comes marching down. And he gives you the wrong golden apple. Golden delicious, Apple's favorite apple, but Apple also like pink lady apple and Fuji apple and delicious apple, and I have many. Apple pie is Apple's favorite cake.
Apple, thank you so much. You know what? When we get the chance,
Yes.
whenever we have the opportunity to go out, get a couple drinks, apple pie mead, very tasty.
Apple would love that. Yes. You said you needed yellow apple, and you got detention for it. So, and he's not talking quiet. And he continues. So I thought I would bring it to you since it's so important because I really want you to like Strixhaven and stay. Yes.
Nim puts a gentle hand on Apple's shoulder and says, "Thank you for the golden apple.
You
I
are
appreciate you very much."
so welcome. I am very happy I could help you, Nim.
all right, you party.
This is going to be an excellent. This is an excellent get for my scavenger hunt I do with my friends for fun.
Apple's eyes widen. Oh, I love scavenger hunts.
Talen's just squinting
Me
at
too.
you, Nim.
Can't get enough of them. Let's
Big
go.
August is also squinting.
One
You
squinting.
guys know about this scavenger hunt?
He whispers over to
Yes.
Lorelei.
Cassius, I think he's lying to cover his ass.
Oh, he seems to make a habit of
Yes.
telling lies and jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get
It's smoke and mirrors.
Okay,
But it is entertaining to watch.
you guys
I
can
think we're.
pick who you're with.
Yeah, we're. Oh.
Finnick literally looks at Alan, and then he looks at the guy behind him and says, "So, I mean, we're all sitting here, so team, I guess? Yeah? Yeah? Aye? Wink? Team?" Is raising his
Team.
eyebrows. I'm sorry for earlier. Then he puts his hand out to the guy at the back. "My name's Finnick. Want to be on my team?"
He looks down at the hand and he looks at your face.
Finnick has very nice, delicate hands.
Okay, hold on.
They're very pretty.
Very pretty.
No, it's important. They are
I
very
know.
pretty.
I know. I
very
am
pretty
aware.
freaking hands. all
I
right?
know.
And now they're painted green. Okay.
Well, the
It's
nails are.
critical.
That's-
You know how pretty these hands are.
Do you
And
play
would you like
piano?
me to demonstrate, or have a picture? Literally saved a picture. Don't even. I'm ready.
The elf behind you
Um,
says,
Do you play piano?
I can play a lot of things. I've got a lute. I've got a flute. I've got. I mean, pretty much anything. I could probably play it. Do you want to sing?
he shakes your hand.
Do you plan on taking any of the music classes in Prismari?
I think I'd really like that. I don't really know what I was thinking of doing.
My name is Silantir.
Well, so what?
The land tier.
Oh, that's a nice name.
And as he talks, what's your passive perception?
12.
Okay. You
Oh.
you do miss it, but that's okay. He's got soft hands as well and pulls his hand back. And
His hands are softer. Are you gonna take that?
So
You
do you
gonna
like
take that
music
line?
then?
I play piano and the cello.
I play viola
He nods
and
appreciatively.
violin and lute, of course, and I really like the pan flute. I can play a nice tune. I can sing, but it's all right. Need a bit more practice, I think.
Thalantir doesn't. He doesn't talk much. You're with two people that don't talk a lot.
That's okay. Fennec loves talking.
Okay,
I'll do all the talking.
Elan doesn't mind asking like questions, but they're both pretty. They're happy to let Finnick talk and share.
And he's happy to fill the silence with noise.
I want you to roll a persuasion. This is going to kind of see. This is kind of going to dictate how these NPCs feel about Finnick after the next part of the lesson with them.
Oh no, are they gonna feel like he's annoying? That's probably a bad thing. What am I rolling?
Persuasion. Depends on what you roll.
Wait, persuasion or perception? No, persuasion. Oh, that's better. That's great. Oh, okay, that's really good stuff. Wait. 23.
Okay.
I have +5. I
That's-
forgot. I was like, yeah, that's good.
Yep. That they do not think he is annoying.
That's so nice.
Sliding over to August, who do you pick to be in your group?
I mean, since he's right there, I'd be like, do you want to be a part of my group, Erlicus?
I thought you never would have asked.
Who do you think our number 3 should be?
Whoever you'd like. Handsome, long-haired elf.
He like stops a moment and then just shakes his head lightly, looks at everyone else. I don't really know.
The pressure's on, Natalie. Who do you pick?
I know.
Oh God! Who's the vice
God.
guy? You know it, Nat. It's vice, but with freaking pink hair.
I am
Yes,
aware.
vice with pink hair.
How about you do this? How about you pick another handsome thing for us to look at? I like Skylar. I mean,
All right. Yeah, we can invite Skylar.
oh, excellent, perfect. I also am kind of a fan of Nim. He's
I mean, Nim's right there. We could just ask him.
right, but he's
He's staring at you intently, blinking.
I don't
No, by all means.
I don't want to say I have a type, but I really kind of do.
Well, and I'm not
August
your
looks
type.
at Nim and then looks at Skylar and he's like, I'm not sure what that type is. I'm still, I'm not really good at that, but, right. We'll ask Nim. He's right there. Nim, do you want to be on our team?
Yes, I would love to.
Nim, it's a pleasure to have you on our team.
It's a pleasure to be on the team.
Aurelicus stands close to you.
Handshake.
Yeah. He is taller.
Right up in his face.
He is taller than you, but that doesn't
Uh-huh.
seem to matter at all. Actually,
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Aurelicus is like 5
Nim's
foot.
not very tall.
He's 5'9", so I don't know. I don't know if Nim's tall of height. So
Actually,
Aurelicus.
yeah, but maybe 5'8".
Okay.
Nim.
Okay, so not bad. But with Aurelicus's high heels, which he always wears, he's like 6 foot.
Mm.
So yes,
Of
okay,
course.
understood.
Very fancy.
Quite. And yeah, he just is next to you really close. Like, I have one of the most handsomest first years with me. Anyways, he's titillated to be a part of he's jazzed to be on the show. Okay, then we're going to slide over. And you know what? Skyla, Warwick. Who's going to be your team?
What's really my choice, really? Because I feel like teams have already been made, haven't they?
They're making us choose.
Lorelai will actually look over at Skyla and just be like,
Yeah.
Skyla, if you want, I could always see if our pixie friend Mist wants someone, if you want to be among known company. Unless you want to try and see if SETI wants a unique partner with their group.
Oh wait, Apple.
What's the?
Also here. I need to
Oh.
put his token down. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. That
Okay,
changes
I was
things.
like, wow, there's going to be a group of 2.
Yeah, Apple
Yeah.
is. No, I planned for this. Apple is. Hello, I love Hans. I'm sad I can't be with Nim, but he does them with his friends anyways.
I hear a
Next
voice.
time.
There he is.
Hello,
Don't know how we missed you.
I was hiding under the desk.
That's impressive
The
for
whole
how tall
time?
he is.
He's the biggest boy in the classroom now. Like, when Apple comes in, he has to like duck underneath that huge wooden door frame, and he's like, "Ha, hello, hey, ready."
Yeah, move over to our friends over here.
Okay, so
Mind if we join?
Mist and Apple,
Yeah.
or do you go Mist and Lorelai?
I mean, I can be wherever is needed.
I thought Laura was in that group already.
Okay, there you go. Then
Apple can be with us.
okay. Oh my goodness, the
Yeah.
green brain cells. All 3 of you are together. Oh wow. Okay, so these are your teams. That's good. Okay, we'll go to the courtyard. Give me a second to put these down.
Is it good when a DM says that's good?
That's good. Let me give you guys a quick BRB. I need to confer with my players and set up the next map. Don't go anywhere.
Oh.
Me. Hey everybody, we're back now. Wow, it's so cool. All right.
So crazy.
So crazy. I love hunting. Oh yes, so good. Okay. Immediately upon stepping outside, it's bright, it's warm, you can feel the crisp kiss of autumn well on its way. There's this magical coalescence. It's actually coming from the fountain that's under Havelock's giant token. Token is large so that everyone can see it. Now I need everybody, this is just if you want to get extra. Nope, you know what? It's not really that hard. I'm not going to make any of you roll. I'm looking at your guys' character sheets. Okay. Professor Arnav Havelock, the scion of Prismari, retired adventurer and once a part of the Angel Consortium, now a retired professor for Strixhaven University. As each of you step out, actually, you're all going to be like up over here together. Oh no.
7 gold because I can't use it.
Huh, I can't move everybody. Here we go. Go to move your tokens up here, please. If you can move them. I'm trying to move you guys. Just kind of move yourselves in this general area. Okay. Havelock is seated in a wheelchair. His legs are strapped and he is buckled to the chair itself. He is squinting and there is a decisive frown on his sharp features. Wit seems to approach him as one does a cat that is cornered, with preconceived panic. in an attempt to assuage. And then Olivine, far less anxious, far more worried, as Havelock kind of weaves in his seat. And he says, "So you're all a part of Strixhaven now. Every one of you here to make a name for yourself in some way. Huh. Well, let me give you your first lesson. Your first lesson is that none of you matter. And it doesn't matter how much you try to matter, you're never going to. You're never gonna. You're nothing in the grand scheme of the weave. A gnat, a stain on the annals of history. And you know what? To prove that you're even worth being here, I think this search is cancelled, and I want to see what you're made of." And he wheels back suddenly, and Wit's like, don't do this, what are you doing, what are you doing? And the fountain starts to bubble. And a geyser shoots up 20 feet in the air. And Wit's like, what are you doing? And Arnav twirls, and spins and laughs. And this creature, made of water and steam, steps from the fountain towards your party. And that's where we're going to end.
Great.
Let's go.
Fantastic. Let's pretend I didn't have self-confidence issues already.
Okay, Cassie
this-
standing next to Nim would just be like, is he telling jokes like you do?
This is the kind of schooling I've been waiting for. Finally, someone who can speak with inspiration, you know? Someone who can really get me going.
Oh, yep, there it is.
There
Let's
it is.
go.
Yep. And that's where we end. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Sly, for rating. Hopefully next time we will be over on Trucker Sly's channel. Arnav is laughing in a maniacal way and says, "Can't wait to see what you're made of, first years. And those of you joining us for a second or third time, try not to drown." I went into the wrong accent.
Let's go.
But you know what? That's okay.
I get you.
It works. It works.
Okay.
You had to deal with a lot of accents today.
Man, there's so many, but that's okay. It's such good practice.
Most excellent.
Bye.
Yay, thank you for the session.
Let's rate somebody
Clap,
and
clap,
then
clap, clap,
and
clap,
then
clap.
let's go to bed.
Rate
Yes.
somebody.
Yeah,
Rate
let's
somebody.
Don't you want somebody to raid?